Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today, Simply Sally, my wife, has tasked me with making her something that can shake up cans of paint fast and more efficient because we're getting into colder temperatures again. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to mix up a cold can of paint. It requires a lot of shaking, and when you got a heck of a lot of different colors to shake, it takes a lot of time. So we're just gonna try to make something quicker and easier, and it'll probably end up with a better result than shaking by hand anyways. But I did a quick Google search, and this is what I came up with. Pretty much people were using a set of clamps. They were clamping this paint in here. They were using a reciprocating saw and an old blade, drilling 2 holes in it, drilling 2 holes there, bolting these 2 together, and then the action of the reciprocating saw mixes the paint. It's kind of straightforward, you know, it makes sense. I saw some that were using drills, and I don't know how that would work because the drill just spins. So I don't, in my mind, that doesn't make sense because spinning doesn't seem like it's really mixing anything up, especially with something thick like that. This seems like it would work better. It's already got the mixer in there. So let's go with this. Pretty much I'm going to do what I said. I'm going to grind these sharp edges off. I'm going to try to make this the same width as that so it's not dangerous or cut you, poke you, or anything like that. And then I'm going to drill 2 holes and just bolt the stuff together, and we'll see how it works. This should be a short, quick build. Hope you guys get something useful out of this. This is actually going to be pretty cool if it works. So this is what we ended up with. I shaved the teeth off and cut it flat. It ended up being about perfect, same width as that. Now what we need to do, I'm going to put this back in there to make, and run this all the way back to make sure when this retracts, this is not going to plow into that. And then we're going to mark our holes, drill those, bolt it together, and we should be finished. I have the right size bolts, but I don't have the right size nuts, so I have taps. I'm gonna make my own nut right quick. So here's what it looks like kind of finished up. It didn't take too long, maybe 10 minutes or something like that. I ended up threading this piece too, so I threaded the bolt into this, and then I put a nut and the lock washer on the back side with blue Loctite in case I ever have to take it back off. As you could see, this worked great. It works way better than shaking by hand. I'm glad she had that idea because we have a lot of spray paint. I'm sure you guys have seen videos in the past where I made the big spray paint holder. We have probably 50 to 70 cans of this stuff and we go through it like crazy. So this will definitely save a lot of time. We'll probably get better results now that it's mixing it up better. The first couple of seconds, I was nervous because I didn't hear that ball in there bouncing around. It might have been the first 2 or 3 seconds. It ended up being just thick paint. After 5 seconds, I could hear that thing slamming around in there. I was nervous that it wasn't actuating far enough each direction, but it ended up being perfect. In case you guys were wondering, the clamp, this clamp's 10 years old, but I got this clamp at Harbor Freight, you know, and they still sell them. I looked it up and all that. They're cheap. They're like $4 or something. And this used blade was kind of priceless because I used it for another project, and this was going to end up being in the trash can. So, and on these clamps, they do offer lifetime warranties, but since I drilled holes, I doubt they'll warranty that now. So if you guys have a reciprocating saw, you're going to have used blades lying around. So spend $4 and make this, because this is awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you got something out of it, and I'll see you in the next one.